All right, Steel Rose Metal Co. We are going to take the day and we are going to French some taillights from a 56 Chevy into this 1952 Chevy that we chopped the roof on a while back. I'll take you through the steps that I use to make this happen and just the process. Hopefully give you some ideas on how to French some taillights into your vehicle. All right, check it out. All right. I started the video yesterday to French these tail lights, but had a hectic day and didn't get to record as much as I wanted to. I just wanted to take you through. I guess what we'll do is a two-part deal, just kind of give you a rundown of what we did. So we made a template, right? And what this template is, you can see this. In fact, let me flip this thing around. So the template is the layout of the back of this light, right? So that gives me a dead set layout. Then I'll take it, I'll throw it on a piece of sheet metal, and I'll cut that out, okay? And then I'll bend it to go around this shape and trim it in nice and tight. Okay, once I get that bent, then I'll come through and I'll very, very, very loosely get this out of the way. That's the template. So I'll loosely tack it to the car, slowly trimming away all of this excess here, right? So I'll give basic measurements and trim that away, and then I'll get that tacked in. Now you can see on the bottom here, we got quite a space. Look at that space. So I mean, that's probably, I don't know, I would say probably 2.5 inches, maybe 3. Get this tacked in to where I like it. And as you can see, this knuckles down, right, which isn't conducive to these lights at all, because if you put this light in there, right, even if you try and shrink it back up in there, what happens is you can only shrink to this point, as you can see right there, right? So anything further in, and of course this will sink into this panel, and we didn't want to lose this. Now if you're truly Frenching it in, of course it's going to sink in to the body and kind of tunnel in there, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to kind of give it the appearance that it was meant to be there. Now as far as the bottom goes, down here, the fact that this knuckles out further than what the body isn't a big deal. What we'll wind up doing is we'll wind up rebuilding this bottom section that matches this. I'll get it to cut off here as it does before. There's a valance that goes in here, and then on this side it has an indent for the bumper. We will wind up remaking that. No big deal about the bumper because we're actually putting a 55 bumper on it. And then once I get this piece exactly where I want it, then I'll come back after I get it loosely tacked in place. As you can see, I clinkered just some metal in here, and that forming these pieces is simplistic. As far as, for the most part, it's simplistic for the most part. I'm not gonna say you know, it doesn't take a little bit of work, but for the basic shape, what I do is turn this around. So you see this is just welded to the end of my table. It's 2 different size pipes, right? So to get it started, I'll take a piece of metal and I'll run it down in there and get a rough shape. And then of course, you know, the larger piece of metal does a larger radius and so on, right? So that's kind of the whole thought, at least the rough. Once I get it kind of rough shaped to that, of course the body has compound curves, so I English wheel it after that. So that's basically where we're setting at. As of now, I know that's not a super hands-on to show you how to do it. What I'll do is I'll do a second part this coming probably Monday, and kind of give you a detailed, more hands-on of doing that second light. The second light will be a little bit more involved because the driver's side light on a 56 is actually the gas door. But I'll get this one kind of roughed in where I want it, and then I'll probably go ahead and record doing that bottom part and kind of give you an idea of where that's at, and then I'll show you in detail the driver's side of doing the tail light. So anyways, that'll be Monday. I'm sure I'll put the video out Tuesday, kind of give you a rough idea of what we got going on. Anyways, you guys have a good day.